Oh.
Already?
Wow.
It did it? Wait. It says it's still redirecting. Okay.
Does anyone else know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, we are live on YouTube.
Oh, there it is. Okay. We did it.
Hey, while we're waiting for friends to come on, I think it would be important if I throw something at you and you have to catch it. I think that's something we got to do, okay? And so, Zach, are you ready?
Oh, sure. Yeah, toss it. Let's go.
Ready?
Whoa! I want to throw it to Chris. Ready?
Oh!
There it is.
That was
All
good.
right,
I'm supposed to throw it back to someone else now? How is this working?
You can toss it over to Katie.
Yes, I'll catch it.
You're right here for me, so.
Yes, that's where I am. Oh,
Good.
I can catch it very softly.
So
Okay, ready? I'll throw it back to Steve and then we can start. Wind it up. Ready? And
Oh, I almost missed that one. That was crazy. All right, ready?
yes.
Kristen, this is gonna go. This is going high, okay?
Okay.
Oh, bonkerhead.
It's heavy. It's heavy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Oh my gosh, I almost missed that. That is really heavy. I'm gonna pass it to Buff Zach. We're just gonna like drop it because you're like right under me.
All right, I got it. I tossed it.
Where'd you go? Where'd you toss?
I tossed it to the right.
It's over there.
Katie.
I'm over there. Oh, okay. I got it. It took a long while to come over. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it back to Chris. Okay, ready? I'm gonna throw it over me.
I feel like this is.
Yes. Oh, we got some people here.
Oh, welcome back. It's 3 o'clock. It is quarantine time. Let's go.
We have Jaden with us.
Jaden.
Hello, Jaden.
She's watching on her TV, she said. So hello, Jaden. Big screen.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have Sheila, who I believe is Samantha and Jer Bear. So
It
what's
is.
up? Mhm.
What's going on?
That is cool.
Yes, it's fun.
We are just hanging out, waiting for friends to get on, and then we are starting Tune In Tuesday. And guess what? It is live. And so it's awesome.
So cool.
We're live with you. We have Katie, we have Kristen, and we have Zach.
What's up?
Zach is in his backyard. He might hop in that pool.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
All right, it is 3 o'clock, which means we are going to get started. And so welcome back to Quarantine Time at 3 o'clock. It is, like I said, Tune In Tuesday. You're going to stay the entire time because we have something really cool at the end, which we want you to participate in. And so we will share that at the very end of today. But how today's going to work is I have my friends here and we are going to you guys asked us questions. We're going to answer those questions. And so I have them all written down over here. We're going to answer those questions. We're going to have some activities that they're going to have to get up and do. It might be Zach jumping into the pool and then sticking his computer in rice. We don't know. We'll have to figure it out as we go, but it might get crazy, which I know it's going to get crazy. And so we're so glad that you're with us. Why don't we, halfway through, when we get more people following, we should give some shout outs.
Let's do it.
And we'll do that. But I guess we'll start with the first question. And the first question is directed to all of you guys. And the question is this. We've been in quarantine now for about 3 weeks. And I think almost 4 at this point. I kind of lost track. It feels like a year. What is the weirdest thing or what is the weirdest way you have kept yourself busy in quarantine?
The weirdest way.
Yeah, like to keep yourself entertained.
Good question.
That's hard. That's a hard one.
I think for me, and this is like maybe not entertaining, but I enjoy it. But I'll literally just go sit outside in like on the ground and just hang out with my dog for like hours. Just because it's the most entertaining thing. My dog and I have gotten closer in this time because we hang out a lot more, which is great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
That's kind of weird, but that's cool. No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
All right. What about Kristen?
Man, we've been playing a lot of board games. I guess that's not really weird though. Like, I guess it's like a normal thing, but I guess like obsessively binge watching shows.
Ooh.
That could be weird. Just like when you have like a marathon of like shows, you don't like get up from your couch at all. I think I did that like twice so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's a lot. I've watched only like 4 movies. That's it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All the Harry Potters.
Harry Potter is good though.
All right, Zach, what about you?
I think petting my cat, because not a lot of people like cats, and I just kind of like play with them.
All right. I like it. I'll take it. All right, we're going to move on to the next question. The next question is this.
Real
What is
quick. Haley Compton let us know that she's been hanging upside down,
Wow.
Oh,
which is very interesting.
I
Really?
think that's good for your
Interesting.
back too.
That's good.
All right. What is the grossest thing you have ever eaten?
I'll start us off.
Do it.
So when I was doing in like bodybuilding shows back then, I made a pasta, and so I got spaghetti noodles, eggs, and ketchup, and mixed it all together and kind of like chopped it up.
Ooh.
Not that it was good, it just I was really hungry and it got the job done. So I just found ways to like throw things into a bowl and just kind of mash it up and eat it. So for sure the weirdest thing. And I actually have another one. And so when I was a kid, I used to make these salmon patty, salmon burger things, and I get canned salmon,
How do we kick them off? How do we do this?
canned salmon, ketchup, cinnamon, mayonnaise, and a little bit of salt and pepper, and mix it up, and then I'd put it on a piece of toast, and then I'd put cheese on it and then eat it.
Did you enjoy it?
It was good. I made one for my friend Kevin. It was my old best friend, and he said it was awesome. So
Oh, and Zach also drinks coffee with raw eggs in it.
whoa.
Wait,
It's
what?
frozen, my man.
Right?
Oh, so that okay. This is this is coffee with egg whites, and
Okay.
so you get coffee, or it can be like cold brew, and you pour egg whites into your cold brew, and then you blend it up. So it's kind of like protein coffee.
Okay.
There you have it.
I love it.
That's gross. Anyways. What did I have tried like a duck foot before.
Ooh.
It was like deep fried.
Did you like it?
Well, I didn't know what it was until after someone told me. So like I only took a bite of it and it was just like really crunchy. You know, like the little flipper? You know, like the little flippers that
Oh,
it's like imagine that but like deep fried. Yeah. It was
Gross.
interesting. I would never eat it again.
was it
but
like spongy and crispy?
it was just like it's just like really crispy. It wasn't spongy at all. It was just like
So nasty.
you could feel it like breaking, like if you could like break it.
Feel
It was
the-
weird. It was weird. Yeah.
Like,
Goodness.
All right, Katie, what about you?
Yeah.
Grossest thing you've ever eaten?
I honestly haven't eaten anything as gross as Chris or Zach, which is kind of sad. But in our first live we ever did, Truth or Puke, I ate sardines, and that was pretty nasty. But I haven't done anything that crazy.
Okay. Because you answered that way,
Oh, no.
we all are, me, Zach, and Kristen, are going to have to choose something that you're going to have to mix up and you're going to have to drink it live in front of the camera. because he didn't really eat anything gross.
Yeah.
I mean, not duck foot or anything like that, or what Zach ate. This is gross. And so we're gonna pick different things. We're gonna have you mix it up for JHM, and
Or
then you're gonna come
JHM.
back and drink it. Does that work?
I can do that.
Can it be
Okay.
like beverages?
What'd you say?
Can it be like 2 different beverages mixed into one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Things that I have in my fridge.
Okay. Everyone has milk in their fridge.
I do have milk in my fridge.
Okay.
I have whole milk and then I have non-fat milk.
All right. So you're gonna take the whole milk. That's my ingredient. Zach, what are you adding to this?
Peanut butter.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's a bomb, dude.
This is actually gonna be good.
Whole milk, peanut butter, and then Kristen, what do you want her to drink?
Can we add an egg white to that?
We can. If I
All
take
right.
it because I have to crack an egg, but I will go do that.
For
Ariana's
JHM.
letting me know she feels bad for me, but I'll do it for JHM because I don't
Yay.
eat anything gross. So I will be back.
We love you, Katie. Thanks for doing that. Okay, so while Katie does that, and she'll come back and she'll entertain us with that gross drink. Kristen, we have a question. Actually, we'll wait for that one. What is a song both of you are embarrassed to know the lyrics to?
Huh. You know, last night, I mean, the song Let It Go, I was just screaming at the top of my lungs because it's a good song. So I was playing Xbox last night and I started singing it. My brother was like, "Bro, shut up. Like, stop." But it's such a good song. And I'm not too embarrassed to know it because it's kind of catchy.
It is catchy.
But I mean, it's a great song. So
Dude, that's funny that you say that because in the message that's coming out tomorrow, I talk about Let It Go. That's funny.
no way.
Yeah, dude. How it's so catchy.
Maybe you should sing it for all of us
Oh,
tomorrow night.
maybe on another Zoom. Another Zoom.
Okay, Kristen, what is one song you are embarrassed to know the lyrics to?
Like the entire soundtrack to the Tangled movie. I know all those songs. Yeah.
Impressive.
It's like the Island Princess Barbie.
Oh my gosh.
I know like her main song that she sings in
How's it
that
go?
one.
How does it go? All right. I like this question. This is you guys watching, you asked us these questions and we're going to answer them. And so another question that our viewers gave us is this. What is the first thing you're going to do when you get out of quarantine?
Go to the gym.
Zach's going to the gym.
I'm going to hang out with friends.
Hang out with friends.
Go back to JHM on Wednesday
Yeah. And Sunday.
and Sunday.
And Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Zach, that kind of led us to our next question. Someone asked, Zach, would you rather work out at home or at the gym?
At the gym.
At the
Of
gym.
course. I can't. It's driving me nuts. Working out at home is so. I see a Katie, but working out at home, it's so boring. But you got to get the job done somehow.
And if you don't know, we call Zach Buff Zach, and because if he works out, and so a lot of questions that are geared towards him talk about working out, and so if you don't know Zach, that's why. Zach and Kristen, they're both some of our interns, and then we also have Jake, who couldn't be here today, or Zach, but we love our interns dearly, which is why on Tuesdays you guys kind of take over and you run the show, and so Tune In Tuesdays with the interns is incredible. And I guess let's watch Katie drink this drink.
Guys, it literally just looks like milk, but there's definitely egg white in here. And I got a little bit of actual yolk, but then the peanut butter's just whole. very well.
Yum.
But I also tasted it, the peanut butter, and I think it was expired. Does
How do you
peanut butter
know?
Even
expire?
better.
It
Maybe.
takes like 2 years for peanut butter to expire.
I think we've had it for a long time.
Oh my god.
Peanut butter. Okay, but I'll take a big sip for y'all.
All right.
Take a swig.
For JHM. Oh,
4, 3,
oh, it smells
2, 1.
Oh, look at that chunk.
gosh.
Protein
Okay.
milk. There you have.
Yeah, that was disgusting. Yeah, the peanut butter does not taste right. So
Ugh,
there we have it for JHM.
gross.
Just-
Bunch of sperm.
Trooper.
Well, so someone asked me, they said, why do you have, so every day we go live from my living room, and this is where I'm at right now. And if you notice, if you're with us, there is usually a stand to my right if I'm looking at the camera. And on that stand, there's usually a lot of sunscreen. And so someone asked, why do you have so much sunscreen? And the reason I have all this sunscreen, I have 5, is because 1 isn't enough. And so, you know what? You see how white I am? And it's sunny out there. And so I usually just kind of spray some sunscreen on and I enjoy it. And so that's why I have a lot of sunscreen. 1 wasn't enough. And it's one of those things where I just give it away as presents if people want it. And so, yeah. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Ever
Okay.
get sunscreen from you, Steve?
Yeah, for sure. I'll mail it to you.
No.
I'll mail it over. 1 for each of you.
Love it.
You get 1, you get 1, you get 1.
The Oprah sunscreen.
Okay, what is your favorite part of junior high ministry?
Mm.
Good.
Hanging
I
with
can
my-
answer. Oh, Zach, are you gonna go?
Oh, sure. Hanging with my 7th grade boys with Aiden. That's probably my favorite time because we all just get along. We talk about Xbox and Call of Duty, which is super cool, and it's just a good time.
So your life group.
My life group, yeah.
That's awesome.
Katie, you can go next.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. For me, I feel like I have a lot of favorite parts about JHM. I would say the students too. Just getting to like hang out with them and get to know them because our students are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I just love getting to hang out with them. A favorite moment would probably be our late nighter we did, our Not So Silent Night. It's our Christmas late nighter for those of you who don't know. We'll have one this year in December, so you don't want to miss it. But that would probably be one of my favorite moments we've had because that was a blast.
My favorite part of JHM is camp. Every time I go to camp, I went to summer camp last year, winter camp this year. And then sadly, we won't have summer camp this year, but next year, winter camp, I'll be going. So winter camp is my favorite. And then worship in game, that's super fun too. I really enjoy that. So yeah, those are probably my favorites.
I'm biased, but I love the entire night and I love the entire morning. And so Wednesday, Sunday, love it all. But I love just hanging out with the students. It's so fun. And which is why I love going live because I feel like I'm hanging out with students. And so students, you watching this, we have a goal as a ministry now that we're on YouTube. And our goal is to get 500 subscribers. That is a goal that we have and we want to reach. And so we need your help in doing that. Would you tell friends about us to subscribe to us? Would you like our video? And then maybe even post it or have your parents post it and get some of your friends on here because we know how much friendships mean to each and every single one of us. But also we want your friends on here watching with us. So would you help us and invite friends? And if we all do that, think about how easy it is to reach that goal of 500, right? And so want to encourage you to do that. Okay, next question. Well, it's not really a question. Kristen, I don't know about you, but for me, I've been learning a whole lot of TikToks when I'm in quarantine. That's something I've been doing. And so our viewers, they want to see you do a TikTok. Would you do a TikTok for us?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't really know. Like, I know with TikToks, like they have like a routine they want you to do, but they don't mind if like you throw stuff in there to like like change it up. You know what I'm saying?
Pump it up.
Make it
So
wrong, Chris.
it's so funny. I know that come around me TikTok, the Justin Bieber one.
Oh, is it this one where he's like, I taught you how to drive stick. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Steve knows it.
Like that.
Yeah,
You
dude,
guys
that's a good one. I like that.
So yeah, I know that one. Do you want me to like? How do you? What do you want me to do? But like with the music.
Steve will sing it for you.
Yeah, who taught you how to drive stick?
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here though because I can do it from here.
All right, I don't know the lyrics, but I'll just say, oh, you can do it. Go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
And then it's like the way motion in my whatever, I don't know. And then yeah.
Wow, that is awesome.
Star,
Man.
TikTok star.
We have some of the best people, man. They're incredible. And hey, guys, if you are in the chat right now, why don't you write some questions? We're going to do this every single week. We're going to do different things also, so we're not just talking the entire time. And so speaking of things, Zach, I heard you're not the biggest fan of spicy food. And so in order to spice this video up a little bit, for JHM, would you run inside your house and get a spoonful of hot sauce and drink it on camera with us?
Okay, be right back.
Yes. All right. While Zach is doing that, we have so many good questions, man. We have best people. Okay, Kristen, this question is directed to you. Kristen, where is your favorite place to shop?
Good question. So like Volcom, Urban Outfitters, RVCA. Is it pronounced Rivka or RVCA? Because I had a debate with my girls about this. You know what I'm talking about, the brand?
I think RVCA.
Wait, what did Steve say?
The other way.
I thought it was Ruka.
Yeah. Wait, what? What'd you say?
Ruka? Yeah, that's how someone told me.
I would really like to know, honestly, like what JHM thinks about that, like how they pronounce it.
Okay. If you guys know, put it in the comments. We don't know. They might not know either. Who knows?
A lot of beach, a lot of sport wear. It's kind of like weird though. I'll go out and if I see something, I'll just buy it too. So it's like scatter. I don't shop at Forever 21. I don't really like.
I love that store.
I used to work at Tilly's. I don't shop there either, even though they have like all those big surf brands, like I was just saying. So, yeah.
Okay, while we're waiting for Zach to come back, another question that we have is, who is your favorite pastor at Crossroads?
That's a good question.
I'm just gonna leave so you guys can answer that.
Okay, I got. Oh, it's spilling.
Oh no.
I dropped it on my dog. Oh, sorry, Bo. Here, take some.
Oh.
Okay, I gotta do it. Ready?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay.
It just does not. No.
He licks it off his hand after he's like,
No.
You gotta keep the dog now.
It's on him. He ran inside.
your dog's orange now, bro.
Oh, it's like so vinegary.
Ew.
Vinegary.
What kind of hot sauce was it?
I don't know. We have like
Expired.
5. Expired hot sauce. It just didn't taste right.
All right, so Zach, when you were gone, I asked everybody this question that someone put on our Instagram, and the question they asked is, who is your favorite pastor at Crossroads?
The man asking the question. Hands down, Pastor Steve McKinley.
Oh, what a guy.
My
I didn't think
bestie.
he'd say that.
That's good. I love all our pastors. So do not get me wrong. They're the best. But if I had to pick a favorite, at Crossroads, it would be the one and only Pastor Talia. She's awesome.
Steve got the boot.
sorry, sorry, Steve. We love
Talia,
Talia.
if you're watching this right now, it's okay. I'll give it to her. That's cool.
Thank you.
I like her.
Appreciate
That's
it.
my boss too. So. Cool. She's awesome for sure. Okay, how about you, Kristen? Now that I'm super offended already. So no, I'm kidding.
Okay, if we're being honest here, I gotta go with Pastor Chuck.
We love Pastor Chuck.
I love Pastor Chuck. He's awesome.
He's ready.
Yeah.
And he baptized me. So
Pastor Chuck, if you're watching this, we love you. He subscribed to us, so he might watch it. How cool is that? I love it. We love Pastor Chuck. Okay, we got a few more questions, and it's time to go. Should we have any shout outs for our people?
We do have a few. We have Rick Carr on with us.
Ooh, Alex,
Ariana.
Ariana.
We have Haley Compton, who have all given us questions for next week or next time we do this. So that's exciting. We have Haley. Oh, I said Haley Compton. We have Stephen Stewart.
Wow.
Hello, Stephen. We have Pastor Doug Hewson who will be with us tomorrow.
Yes. Love Doug.
And then we still got Haley and Sam and Jer Bear.
Ooh, I want to give a shout out to Audrina. Audrina usually watches with us. She'll probably watch this later if she's not on right now. But Audrina, she, I saw it earlier, she wrote a short story and it is getting published into a book.
Wow.
How cool is that?
That is so sick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Audrina. How
That's
cool.
awesome. I do not have anything published in a book.
Okay, our last question for the day, and then we are going to leave. I don't have any good ones to end it. And so I have a lot here, but I don't know what we should end it with.
While you're thinking, Pastor Steve, I have to let you know that I asked the students who their favorite pastor was, and Rick Carr said you.
Yeah. Wow, Alex, I appreciate you. It means a lot. These other guys, and Zach, I appreciate you.
Whoa, don't forget
Thank you.
me.
Fire out.
Everyone else, guys, get them out. And I'm kidding.
Get 'em out.
Okay. I guess the last question I have for you is this. Actually, let's hear from Zach, and then we're going to go with the last question. Zach, why don't you give us some encouragement for today before I forget, and then we'll go with the last question.
So I was reading out of Acts 1 this week, and I'm going to pick up in Acts 1:7. And the person who wrote in Acts is actually Luke. So Luke was like a doctor in the Bible. And this is like the account of like right before Jesus ascended up to heaven. And so we're going to pick up in verse 6. So when the apostles were with Jesus, they kept asking him, Lord, has the time come for you to free Israel and restore our kingdom? He replied, the Father alone has the authority to set those dates and times, and they are for you to know. Then they are not for you to know, but you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witness, telling people about me everywhere, in Jerusalem, throughout Judea, and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. And so what I want to emphasize on is like these apostles were asking Jesus, like, God, when are you going to restore this place? When are you going to restore your kingdom? Like, we need your help. And this got me thinking, like, us right now, we're asking God, we're praying to God, when is this all going to end? Like, I'm tired of being in quarantine. Like, I want to go back to church. I want to go back to school. I want to be with my people. Like, God, I want your help. I need your help. Why are you not here? But I want you guys to know, just because God's not answering right now does not mean he's not here. The lack of an answer is not lack of his presence. And so it's just only a matter of time before things go back to normal. So just keep trucking along, keep staying consistent with what you guys are doing. And I just really want to encourage you guys, like, yes, this could be a season for us to just sit back and just be discouraged, to be defeated, because we're getting bored, we're getting lonely. We're not seeing our friends. We have to stay inside, and we're not hanging out. We're not socializing. But thankfully, we do live in a day and age to where we have social media. We have a YouTube, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, and that is to be used to our benefit. You see, we can spend our days, spend our time scrolling down the feed, just wasting time. But what if we actually took time to reach out to that person and said, hey, I hope you're doing okay. How are you doing? And actually, following up with these questions that we're asking instead of just sitting there being alone. And it's so easy to not do that. Like I guilty myself. Sometimes I'll just scroll and then I'll lay in bed at night feeling kind of defeated, feeling lonely because we're stuck in this season. But what if this season is not just a break of a routine to feel lonely, but a time to reach out, a time to be a friend to someone, and just to be a listening ear to hear their concerns. But that's all I got. I just want you guys to be encouraged to keep praying, keep asking God these questions because they will be revealed to us in time. But that's all I got.
No, thank you. And
That was good.
yeah, one of the ways that we want you guys to get connected is why we started virtual life groups. And so that's a way for you to get connected. Maybe you don't have social media. Maybe you're just here on YouTube, or maybe you know someone that doesn't have YouTube or isn't allowed on YouTube or Instagram or whatever the thing is. We have virtual life groups on Zoom every single Wednesday at 7 o'clock to 7:30, where you get to meet people your own age, and you get to hang out for 30, 40 minutes, and you get to just play fun games and just talk and converse with other people your age. And so we want to encourage you to do that. If you have any questions, write it in the chat and we'll get back to you. But the last question, and then I'm going to show you what is dropping this week, which we want you to be a part of, so stay. But the last question I have for you is this: why did you choose to intern or be a coordinator?
A good question.
I'm going to get my phone. I'll be back.
I can answer that while Steve's getting his phone, because I had to answer that in my interview when I was interviewing for this job as a coordinator. I think there's a lot of things. I'm really passionate about the next generation because I was in that at a time, and just being able to build them up and let them know about God and who he calls them as, and just encourage them is so important to me. And it was important to me when I was their age. So I love getting to do that now, as well as I love getting to plan fun events, like coordinating fun events for these students that they can enjoy and invite their friends to. And I have a great time being at the events as well. Like I have as much fun as they do. So it's great. I love it.
Love that answer. We love having you. How about you, Kristen?
I wanted to be an intern because I was serving with JHM for about a year, and I just loved it, and I felt like I couldn't get enough. And I could tell like how much work it was to just pour into all the planning and stuff. And Steve and Katie, I felt like they were working so hard and they didn't have enough help. So I was like, hey, I have experience doing events too, and planning and all that. So I was like, I would love to like just dive in deeper with this ministry and just really see where God wants me to go with it and stuff. So yeah, that was fun. I mean, it is fun being an intern.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think for me, I spent a long season praying and just kind of like understanding where God wanted me to go. And I quickly realized that God caught my attention in 7th grade. And so I was going through some things in middle school, and I really was prayerful about where does God want to lead me now that I'm a little bit older, being 21 when I came into JHM. And I really wanted to invest into junior hires because I didn't want them to go through what I went through. And if I knew what I knew now in 7th grade, my life would be completely different. And so I really wanted to invest into the younger generation, just to help them out and to be just kind of a disciple for them, however I could. I didn't know what that looked like, so I saw Steve at Chipotle one day, and he was like, dude, check it out. And next thing you know, the internship popped up, and I popped on that. So
cool. Well, these guys are some of our, the backbone of junior high ministry. We love them so much. And then, like I said, it's these guys, Jake and Zach, who are usually on our videos, and all our other leaders. Man, we could not do this without you guys. We love you a ton, and I know our students love you, and it's so fun that they get to see you and kind of learn more about you. But we have a fun challenge that's going on this Friday. It's going to be posted, the video. And so we have a video that I'm going to show you through this screen. If you follow us on Instagram, it'll be on our Instagram as well. But for those of you that don't have Instagram, I'm going to play it really quick. And here is the challenge that we want you to do for this Friday, but it's going to be due tomorrow at 5 p.m. Take a look.
What's up, y'all? We're coming at you with another weekly challenge. So this week we got the trick shot challenge. So record your best trick shot and DM it to us at Crossroads JHM on Instagram by 5 p.m. Wednesday to be featured in our video Friday. Peace.
Yes, and so that was Jake. He said peace. But we want to see you in our video for Friday, and we're gonna do a trick shot challenge. And so find anything around the house, do a fun trick shot. Even if you fail, who cares? Send it over to us on our Crossroads Instagram at Crossroads JHM. Follow us there, and then DM us the video, and we will we'll put you in our video that's going to be going out this Friday. Zach, how do you want them to record? This way?
Yes. So we're going to be doing more videos throughout this quarantine. So every time we ask you guys to record a video, just please make sure you're recording sideways and not this way. It just makes it easier for whoever's editing the video to edit it more efficiently. And it shows up better. So make sure you guys are recording this way and not this way.
Great. Well, we will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'll be on here for Quarantine with Pastor Doug. Make sure you send in your videos by 5 p.m. tomorrow of you doing a trick shot anywhere around your house. And we love you so much. We cannot wait to see you tomorrow and see what impossible shots you're going to make. And so we love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless.
Peace.
Yeah.